Back, we are the DuCross brothers, the Sports Warriors. WWE Money in the Bank happened, and yeah, we're going WWE now from the UFC, and then we will jump right into we got Mike Tyson says I'm back. Funny how this comes out after Last Dance. Michael Jordan's. What do you put in a press release? How do I write a press release about Michael Jordan coming back? Michael Jordan? No. 2 words. I'm back. Send it. That's it. Mike Tyson drops a viral video that says I'm back, so we got that next. We also got UFC going down tonight as well as Saturday, so we got our previews of those, and then we're done for the evening. We're the DuCross brothers, the Sports Warriors, Tristen DuCross, Shaun DuCross. As you can see right down here, Shaun and Tristen DuCross. You can drop us a subscribe, smash the like button on YouTube, the / the Sports Warriors. You can follow us on Twitter at the DuCross Bros, also up here. ESPN Plus. Go to our Facebook page, the DuCross Bros, and get our pin link, and you can save 10%. I love Auntie. You want the best CBD? Yeah, plugs galore. Auntie, go ahead, go to iloveauntie.com. Use promo code the DuCross Bros. Save 10% off all your CBD needs. And here's our other buttons that you can also subscribe to us and find us on. So enjoy the DuCross Brothers, the Sports Warriors. Wherever you want us, you can get us. So Money in the Bank happened. And it's funny because we have our 2 winners. Our 2 winners. Otis and Asuka. And then we also had kind of our first murder.
First 2?
First 2 murders on a WWE television.
Oh my goodness.
I've seen murders happen on TV from Impact, which is super weird because they're talking about the undead realm.
Or Lucha Underground.
Yep. So we've seen it happen.
Been done.
It's been done. But we've never seen WWE do it. We have seen WCW kind of do it with the giant falling off the building,
right?
And then all of a sudden, right? And then all of a sudden showed up the same night. Well, Rey Mysterio and Aleister Black were thrown off the roof.
Gotta admit though, dude, that looked gorgeous. The way that Corbin just threw him over, it's like that was well done. But knowing that, yeah, that's fake as hell. That is staged as hell. But it was like, dude, that's dope. That was
Sean, you would think that they would have better sound effects for being $1 billion company
instead of hearing him hit the splat on the bag.
But they're saying that it was a 6-foot drop and that they're okay.
Yeah.
If you still fall 6 feet, bro, you are hurt still.
No,
like my back is hurt. You fall 6 feet, dude. That's like falling from our banister down to the ground. That's going to hurt. Regardless, you might not be dead, but you ain't showing up the next day.
Ugh.
So I don't know. That was weird in itself. The fact that Asuka went up to the top, and King Corbin was at the top, met her at the top, and Asuka kicked him off. I was yelling at Sean, going, "Why don't you grab the other briefcase? There's 2 briefcases, one for you, one for the women. Grab the other briefcase. You didn't grab the briefcase."
That was one thing that was confusing to me. Was like
sometimes I'm trying to figure out, like, does WWE seriously think we're that stupid?
Right? You easily just reach up, grab the green case, you're done.
Done. Game over. Fight over. Yes, granted that you had no idea where any of the other wrestlers were at this point in time because you were the only one there. That's a great. The fact that I watched the whole entire Money in the Bank pay-per-view and I seriously did not take one thing seriously on that whole entire card. Like, I was laughing most of the time.
Everything was so...
Or going, what the hell am I watching?
Like, the Money in the Bank concept itself was like as if you were watching the old commercials that they ran for, what was the pay-per-view? In Your House?
Yes!
It was so cartoony.
This was supposed to be a takeoff on Mad Mad World. And I don't know. This more looked like something that's straight out of the chocolate factory. There is 4 levels to that building.
Like I told you,
how or where are they going? Asuka goes into the elevator. There's legit 3 other elevators that are right there. And the girls look at Asuka as she pushes the button and she's carrying on and going up to whatever floor. The girls look at each other. They take off running to the stairs.
Because it's like, to me, it's like if you're Asuka and you're in the elevator, you already beat him. Like, just go straight to full level, the rooftop. Why are you stopping on level 2 or whatever?
Dana Brooks slipping on water. I don't understand how Dana Brooks slipped on water because Asuka was first one there and she ran right through the water perfectly fine. And then the other girls ran perfectly fine through the wet floor. But yet Dana Brooks is the last one there and she slips and falls. Like, I had more questions and being dumbfounded, but yet I was still glued to the TV like, this is seriously comedy.
I think that's the reason why, because it was so stupid and so corny that you couldn't turn away from how ridiculous
if you take away from the match itself and I gotta mention this before I jump into the other match, the match itself. Brother Love, Bruce Pritchard, in his garb in the bathroom, and Rey Mysterio runs right by, and he comes out of the bathroom, zips up his fly, and goes, I love you, man. Dude, that's like a pedophile thing waiting to happen. He zipped up his pants, looks right at Rey Mysterio. I'm like,
that's awkward.
Ray, I'm so sorry.
Or the fact that Doink the Clown shows up and it's not even Doink the Clown. Like,
again,
like,
why?
Why would you?
We know Doink passed away. That ain't Doink. That looked like somebody you put a long fake chin, squared off chin, like from the Coneheads, and said he's Doink the Clown.
Right.
I get we're in this new world where there's no fans. So you get no pop. You get none of that. And I get it. So what are you going to do to kind of pivot and turn the corner? I get it. But I'm okay with the comedy stuff. What I'm not okay with is acting as the fans that are watching this are stupid. And at times for the WWE, I'm getting the fact that I think that they play off like as if we're stupid.
And that's the thing that I'm starting to understand a little bit more about listening to Jim Cornette.
Okay.
Is the silliness nature of wrestling right now. And if you sit back and you watch wrestling, sometimes they try to convey that we're ridiculous.
34 years old, Sean, and I have not stopped watching wrestling since I was little.
Just so you're not
35.
I'd like to be 34.
Sorry, 35.
That'd
I lost
great.
a year.
That'd be great. Let's
Yeah.
go back a year.
Right?
2020 has been shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely it has. But yeah, I'm okay with some of the comedy stuff. I'm not okay with you acting as if the fans are stupid.
Or what about, and what about the other thing? Freaking Paul Heyman. The advocate. Hold on. Paul Heyman.
The advocate of the
Brock
beast
Lesnar.
incarnate.
So he's due to be a little bit more cynical, a little bit more angry-ish towards certain things. Here he's sitting at a food table.
All by himself.
In a big giant food table. And then
again, if you're sitting at a food table.
And then gets food thrown into his face.
No, but here, again, I'm just thinking realistically here, right? So, how hard is it really? How hard is it to act as if that table might have been like catering and you had other people there around Paul Heyman? How hard would that have been to do something like that without having just Paul Heyman sitting there?
Right?
And then the fact that he takes a pie shot of food and stands there and stares. No emotion, nothing.
Like, what would have been really great would to be all of a sudden Brock Lesnar comes out of nowhere and hits somebody with a suplex, and then they all run screaming.
Right. Again,
epic moment.
That would have made sense.
Oh no, here's Brock Lesnar suplex somebody, goes right to the thing.
But no, you don't. WWE Money in the Bank was a good card. I just thought that
It was fun for what it was.
right.
And the interesting thing, Tristan, is that came out was that Vince McMahon then announced that, oh, by the way, because of this, they're thinking about alternating how their pay-per-views are generally done now. Because of it. Please don't. Please. Save us from that.
They are in such dire straits right now that they are literally grasping at every straw.
I guess it's
And what we came to an understanding last night on Monday was that Becky Lynch is pregnant.
And Asuka
When she grabbed the briefcase, what she didn't know was the Raw Women's Championship inside there.
Yeah.
Where we were all made to believe that there was a contract for a title opportunity inside that briefcase. Which, in fact, it wasn't. And the only person to have the combination to said briefcase was Becky Lynch. But nobody knew this until Monday.
Right.
That's a problem. Like, there's no cohesiveness right now amongst that. Otis wins the Money in the Bank, and I'm okay with this because I think the best storyline right now has been Otis and Mandy. Ziggler.
Has it?
Yes, and Ziggler, and also with Sonya.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Just because you like to look at Mandy.
No.
No.
Sean, it's the only storyline legit on WWE that has had any kind of storyline that tied into anything.
I was trying to figure out how this is going to play out. Do you really see Otis as a heavyweight champion?
No, what I see this is a big FU to the Revival. Revival leaves. Tag team titles are non-existent, irrelevant in the WWE. How can you make the titles relevant now?
Because he's going to cash it in with
Tucker to win the tag team titles. So now for a month, maybe this becomes like a month program that you don't know when Otis is going to cash in for the tag team titles. Don't know. Now the tag team titles become relevant because you have the Forgotten Sons that are there, New Day, the Usos. Well, Usos are done for right now because of
6 months, I think is what.
Yeah, because of an injury. So now you make the tag team titles relevant, and a big FU to the Revival because the Revival's going to AEW.
The Revolt.
Right, as the Revolt. So
Essential Carter.
Oh, dude, if EC3 goes to AEW, again, I wish there was fans. I really do. Because the reaction those guys would legit get from the audience jumping over to AEW would be incredible.
If you do it right, Essential Carter and the Revival, or the Revolt, whatever they're going to be called, it's promising.
Yeah, so, I mean, Money in the Bank, it was what it was.